So your insight says what exactly? Yeah, so you're pretty sure that's not a standard wolf. You're pretty sure, like, it looks like a warg. But a part of you is telling you that that's no normal warg. For one, it's because the eyes are glowing. For two, it's because it's acting acting a little too intelligent for something that's supposed to be a vicious animal.
Like my ball is friendly with me.
Does Thorin tell them about the sunlight?
I don't know.
Nope.
They can all see. Actually, let's.
The goddamn sunlight.
Okay, so yeah, everybody's consumed by their own tasks. It's not everybody's looking. I mean, the civilians, as far as they know about the sunlight.
Thorin didn't even care because he knew there was a empty spot.
Yeah, Thorin already knew kind of what was happening, so he doesn't care. It's Thorin, and he had a job. It was go out, kill animals, bring back food.
Sunbro for life.
Yep,
So Thorin, when did you get a particularly evil-looking warg?
So, like it stops where it's walking and it looks at you with like a hurt look.
Look at yourself.
Okay, so
Glowing red eyes, black.
So and it just keeps walking because you've established that it's evil and it tried to be cute, but I guess you're not gonna fall for it, so it just keeps walking.
My reaction to that's like, where did you get your ugly bird from?
Fucking another dimension.
Okay, so it's like, for your information, I simply took the form of the close approximation to a raven. It is because the creatures in your dimension are ugly that I look this way.
Wait, would you be able to close like 3 of your eyes and look like a normal raven?
So, and he does just that. He closes 3 of his eyes and it looks like a normal raven.
Huh.
It's like, but it is not my. And then the eyes reopen and it's like, of course I am not very accustomed to closing my dimensional eyes.
Do I also hear that, or?
Okay, so nope, he is talking within Say's head. Like, but you are in a viewpoint where you see that he's closing. You see the raven close his eyes, and you see that it looks just like a regular raven.
I meant the part before that.
Which one? The oh yeah, the ugly. Yeah, that he's explaining that to you. It's like, I look like this because the creatures in your dimension are ugly. So he's pretty much insulting you guys subtly, passive aggression.
Well, we insulted him, so.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
He's very matter of fact with his aggression.
My reaction to him saying that is like, I don't even know if this is my dimension. If I come from this one.
It's like, you will find out soon enough.
Probably.
Again, this is Rang we're talking about. He can see, he has absolute vision, so. Or he has, he gains absolute knowledge of anything within his visual range within 60 feet, so. He knows everything about you. He's just not going to tell you. It's like he knows everything about Heartflame, he knows everything about Niltaor, Scapoli, Refraco, anything he's seen within his range. And since Say likes to travel to everybody, you're acting kind of as his agent, so now he's getting a lot of intel because you're everywhere.
I'm just like...
Well, I'm learning too.
So. And he'll share certain things only with Say, so... What are you doing?
I'm gonna cut up the animals and make them able to.
Where are you gonna store all this animal flesh?
Probably
You're just gonna go to the tavern? Okay, so the barkeep. So.
Before he walked into the bar, I'm gonna see the deer and ask him if I can have the skin of him.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
For the skin from the deer.
Okay, he's gonna take the skin.
I'm just imagining Niltaor walking up behind Thorin and saying, "Can I have its skin?"
I'm just...
I don't know, Niltaor, do you actually do that? Like, as he's walking by, you tell him, "Can I have its skin?"
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so yeah, Thorin, what's your response?
I slowly realized...
I'm kind of skinning the deer, like, I'm skinning... I just like, follow me. I'm
okay,
going
so...
inside, skinning the
what are you realizing?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm realizing that I'm like the Bear Grylls of the group.
Yeah.
Because I have all the survival and nature knowledge.
Pretty much.
And I...
Plus, you're in tranquility. You're in a ritual of tranquility in the middle of a forest with a sun ray coming down, 2 bears chilling, and plants growing around you. So yeah, that's a little odd, but okay.
I
Perfect harmony.
am.
One thing that I kind of like is the two people who have pacts with evil things also have evil animals.
Yep. They're not. Well, they're trying to not look evil, but yeah, that's not. It's not going to happen. Sorry, your animals aren't subtle enough. Well, Rain can try, but he's not going to. So can Dawn. Dawn cannot have glowing eyes, but she decides to have them. For whatever reason, I don't know why.
Hey, maybe I can make one of these bears my friend.
Okay, I don't know. You can try it in a minute. So
It
So
becomes
Dawn goes
the
on the table, like Dawn has the rabbits on her back, and she's on the table, and her head can do a weird backwards. Although her arms can't reach her back, her head can. So she's like unlatching because they're at her sides, so she can move her head that degree.
that's
So
the
she's
first
like
thing I
taking
do.
the rabbits off and depositing them on the table.
Okay.
And it's like, Thorin, why is this dog on my table, and why is this dog also depositing dead rabbits on my table?
That's because I'm going to skin those rabbits and give them to you so you can make
Okay.
food. for
Next
them.
question: why do you have a deer strapped across your back?
Same reason.
Okay, so it's like, all right, so
But the skin is mine.
it's like, okay, just like he's like, this is a strange thing that's happening on my bar stand. So it's like, okay, well let me at least throw a cloth out. So he like reaches down and gets a cloth and puts it on the bar stand. It's like, so I can at least collect the blood and not have it all over my bar stand.
The skin is
Could you possibly give me a bucket?
Like,
The
only
blood.
protected.
Okay, it's like, that is disgusting. Why would you even want that?
Well, I'm gonna...
No, he's talking to Thorin. It's like, because Thorin wanted to bucket the blood, and it's like, why do you even want that? It's like,
So you don't
Chug,
have to throw
chug,
away
chug,
your
chug.
clothes.
it's like, all right, very well. I guess you're going to use everything, so I might as well just collect everything. So, like, you see that he's like, how long is this going to take him?
Probably not that extreme.
5 hours. Because he has to do a thorough job, which is he has to cut out the major organs and then deposit the organs. He has to drain all of the blood that's left and into buckets for you to collect.
But I'm basically.
He's got to make sure the skin is intact because of what Niltaor wants. All the while, Dawn is a little too curious and she wants to mess around with the bodies, and it's like, no, get off the bar stand. Like, she has her paws on the bar stand and she's like using her nose to like nudge bodies as she's dissecting them, and then he tries to get her away, but she's persistent. So, like, midway through the operation, she's like, Thorin, can you do something about your dog? She's distracting me.
I just started petting her.
You what? Oh, you start petting her,
Just
so...
started petting her.
So, and then she looks at you, and then she looks back at the food, or whatever it is, the meat on the table. And she's just, I guess she takes that as a signal that now she's calmer, and she's not, like, messing with them. Okay, so, this is 5 hours later, which is nuts.
Every animal, no matter how evil, loves a good petting.
Yep. Okay, so she, 5 hours later, it's, alright, so he's collected the skin into whatever you might want to call it. Niltaor, did you have any preferences to how that skin is delivered? Like, he cleaned it off as much as he could, so it's presentable and it's usable.
Yeah, basically, after that, you just can make it a warm coat for winter.
Okay, so it's like, I don't know about that. You'll have to, like, do something else with that in order for that to work, but it might work. No, it's so like he seems like a taxidermist, like someone who's used to taking animals apart, because he does this very professionally. Like, it's like the inner skin has been peeled off. What's left is the hide. The hide doesn't stink to high heavens because he cleaned it very thoroughly. And it's like maybe if you layer this, it might work as well. But you know, these animals aren't meant to be in icy conditions. Plus, there's not a lot of skin here. I mean, say what?
Try a wolf pelt.
Is that what you say from outside?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dawn looks up, and then Dawn looks at Thorin for what she just heard.
At that
does-
point, I just kind of give her a look. If they try to hurt you, I'll kill
Yeah,
them.
okay, and then she just looks back to the... Okay, so Niltaor, she said try a wolf pelt. What do you do at that point?
And ignore it. I'm not gonna kill the wolf.
Okay, so...
Because he knows he will die if he does.
Okay, so anyway, so... It's you have it. It might survive the lower edges of the map of the icy parts, but not so much near the top of the peaks and things. Like as you go further into these lands, like the general knowledge is as you go further into these lands, it drops in temperature dramatically. So likely you'll need to hunt more. You'll need to hunt more animals that have skin, and then layer it some more so that you can actually survive and go deeper into the tundra.
I'm going on. At that point, I'm just like, I'm going out hunting tomorrow again. So
Okay, so
If you're
Thorin's
helping-
now he's stuck on a hunting rotation. Niltaor, are you actually going to help him hunt, or
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
because
tell
I
him,
need a
if you
belt.
if
for-
you help
Yes.
me, I can get more deers back, so
Yeah,
you
so-
have more bells.
yeah?
Yeah.
So you can bring back more deers because you'll have more bodies to carry more deer bodies.
Yep.
So
Yeah, and also gonna mention my mission for him, so he knows why I need all that.
I
okay,
don't
so
really
he's
help.
so Niltaor, you're sharing the mission details with Thorin, right? No? Yes, maybe.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so and
Yeah, I guess-
Thorin, are you actually going to go on that mission? Like,
He hears the mission. He kind of like shrugs and says like, "I'd rather stay here so I can help defend
Okay.
the town if an attack comes."
okay, so Thorin's going to stay behind and hunt and sharpen his skills and all that because so that's pretty much you'll have to find somebody else. Thorin's not going to go
Great.
because
And
it's a
also
tundra.
Drake, tomorrow I'm not here, so that's my.
Okay, yeah. Okay, anyway. So, Niltaor, you have your pelts. Let's see, it's, how many rabbits? I'd say it's about... I'm trying to think that up. Probably you have 1 deer pelt and you have 6 rabbit pelts. The deer pelt, I don't remember how much that actually weighed. Let's see if, because it would really just be down to leather.
I'm not gonna carry it on the person.
Yeah, you're
all
not
the
going to
time.
carry it. Wait, you're not going to carry the leather on your person? Or?
No, I'm gonna deposit it in my room or something.
Okay, so you're going to put it in your room. It's about... good question. Because in order for you to have the cold resistance type of thing, it weighs about 10 pounds, so you have to add like 10 pounds to your person in order to have cold resistance. So currently that's around 3 pounds, because 2 pounds for the deer and 1 pound for the...
Yeah.
Maybe not, I don't know. Or we could just roll it. So yeah, about 3 pounds of leather is what you have now. You need another 7 if you want to upgrade your cloak to survive harsh temperatures. But that's harsh temperatures. That's not extreme temperatures, which is going to require more padding and more advanced padding. So, think of this as like an extra cloak. This is something else you throw over yourself. You throw another 10 pounds of leather on that's heat resistant, or that's cold resistant, so that's how you survive freezing temperatures.
A little bit longer.
You'll need more pieces of whatever. Okay, so... As for me, where am I? I'm back home. I'm still asleep, because sleep. How long has it been? It's been a couple hours. Like, it's going to be 8 hours, because Spicoli is going to be meditating for that whole time.
It's gonna be longer because I already slept 4 hours before Spicoli began.
Yeah, that's this is all happening simultaneously, so, you know, Spicoli went and he did that. And then you did 4 hours, so... And then you'd spent another 4 hours roughly hunting for the deer and all that, and the rabbits.
So 8 hours just passed.
Mm-hmm.
Say has now challenged the over-captain to a drinking contest.
Okay, so... Like, he's just sitting at the table, and it's like, You have to sit
Yes,
across. So you're sitting across from him, so he has to like move the table.
He has a higher body weight than you.
Okay, so
I know.
Heartflame's sitting.
It's not
Heartflame's
good.
sitting there just to see what's gonna happen. Just
Do you
you
just
know.
want to get smashed?
Kinda.
Okay, so it's like, oh, so you challenged me to a drinking contest. Well, let's begin. So, oh, okay. So, the stuff he has is very strong. So you're gonna have to roll a Constitution of high up, of like above 20. So, yeah, this is really strong. Like you so much as put it to your lips, and you feel like you're getting the stupor because that's a really strong alcohol.
How is he holding up?
Generally fine. Just let's do a con save. Okay, never mind. It's opposite of that. Because he's been drinking the whole time, so he's not any better.
He like lifts it up to his lips and then collapses.
Yeah. Is that actually what happens? No, that's
takes
not.
a good-
He lifts it up to his lips, and then he drinks it, but then the cup like flies out of his hand, and it like falls down his chest plate all the way down
Like
to the ground.
some unknown force just grabs it.
Okay, so like he's trying to just keep himself upright, but you could tell he just wants to lie down. That's like, don't think this is you've won. Just I don't back down from a challenge. Just I'm just not recovered from last challenge.
Yes,
No, I see you're not fit for it. I'll
Okay,
retract my
so
challenge.
what's your
Pass
con
it.
save? Remember, it was above 20, so
passes out.
Yeah,
from
I rolled a 13.
yeah. So you're holding your own, but it's like you also have signs of you're being intoxicated.
I shall retract my challenge because you are too weak.
So like, and he puts a hand on the table to steady himself. It's like, what's the matter, lady? Afraid to be beaten by a man in a drinking contest?
That
hear
almost
from-
sounded like incitement to violence at the
Like,
start.
it's like, I want you to finish the challenge. This doesn't end and one of us gets knocked out.
You should have given him demon voice.
Well, prepare to be defeated.
Okay. It's like, overcome is the fancy word, but okay. Plus, it sounds a little perverted, with you people. So,
What do you mean, you people?
buff 5? Come on, you can do that. Nope. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so he takes another swig. Again, he's not exactly fully coordinated. It's just this time he's drinking it and he shoves it too far into his face, so now like the cup breaks on his face. It's like, oh, oops.
Oops.
I hope Brelog's not going to charge me for that. That's his china. So say, what's your? Let's see. Are you? So you're having a hard time even staying awake, or because this is a really strong drink. This is meant for something of his size, and like this is like Legionnaire type quality. So they're supposed to have the constitution to handle this much alcohol.
What on earth is this made from?
It's grog.
It's like everything. This is made from every good thing that ale can be made from.
That's called grog.
It's like
Look it up. It's called.
no, remember he's inebriated, so he doesn't know what it's called.
But I'm telling you what it's called.
Yeah, I thought grog was just water and seawater and alcohol and rum.
Grog is a bunch of alcoholic beverages mixed together as one.
Well, that was just a mixer.
It was a mixture of alcoholic
Yeah.
beverages.
Isn't that just a mixer then? Just a bunch of shit put together?
It's called grog.
Yeah, fine.
That's what sailors drink.
Yeah, but grog, like I said, grog is supposed to be salt water, and it's how you drink salt water. You just mix rum and salt water. Well, that's what I remember from my learning how sailors
Grog.
do things.
Grog is a variety of alcoholic beverages. That's what it says.
Yeah.
Originally referred to a drink made with water and rum.
Okay, that's that's what I was thinking. So that's the OG term. Okay, so you're thinking the new definition, which is the exactly what you said. I'm just used to differentiating the difference. It's like it's a mixer. It's the same. Although then people will say, "Oh, a mixer is supposed to be a fancy drink."
Some good old-fashioned grog.
Okay, so anyway, it's like I don't know what's in this stuff. I don't look at the recipe. It's and then he picks up the bottle. I was like, it's not exactly. Oh wait, here it is.
Grog.
So, then he's trying to read it. It's like, oh, just sit here. And it's like he's passing it to you, but he's passing it way too close to your face.
I'm no longer in a state where I'm able to read it.
Okay, so
Well, you can try.
I was like, well, you can try. That's what he says. Like, you can try. I can't read this. My vision went out like 10 minutes ago. Okay, so
Roll with disadvantage.
okay.
Just
I'll just go with it. So you can read it. It's just that now you have to comprehend it, which is you understand what the words say, but do you understand? Say you understand what the words say. You can decipher them clearly, but you're kind of too inebriated to really say much. So you understand what it is. You're pretty sure it's grog, like you said. It's some sort of grog, and it's made from a bunch of materials that aren't common to here.
I think it has bees in it.
I was like, oh, really? Let me read that. He looks at it, and it's like, oh yeah, I can't read that. Okay, never mind. I'll take your word for it. So you got bees in here.
I can read anything.
Okay, so it's like, so I've been drinking bee extract for, I don't know, just a couple hours, I guess.
Or was it beer?
It's like, well, you better make up your mind on that soon. It's just, this isn't over yet, though. One of us is going to end up knocked out here. So,
And
like,
it's
he
gonna be
takes another shot, and he challenges you to, take another shot. So, and you guys both hold your own still. So it's like,
God.
you are one stubborn lady. You just do not want to give up.
You too, you very stubborn lady.
And it's like, well, let's just keep on going.
completely
So
ignores
he takes
the
another.
comment.
It's like Heartflames is watching about this exchange. She's looking at you with the look of you're both idiots.
Oh shit. Oh.
Yeah, that's him. Let's see, is that finally that's a knockout? Yeah, that's a knockout. Like he takes one more drink, and then he puts the cup down, and he looks like he's fine, and then he just falls over to the side.
And then you hear a loud boom.
Yeah, yeah, you hear the crash of armor as he crashes. As he falls to the right, and he falls on the ground.
I am Victorian.
It's like the word is you have overcome me, I guess.
I can't do shit right now.
Okay, so he's like he has a hand up.
Walks out. At that
So
point,
you
Thorin
hear the
walks
crash,
out.
and yeah, this Niltaor. Are you concerned about the crash outside? No, not at all.
Rick,
All right, so
kind of at the end when he is falling down, Thorin walks out with an image of blood in his hands.
okay. What the? Yeah, but you have like is it buckets of blood or is it? Yeah, it's buckets of blood. So not very subtle with that.
So wait, is
I wasn't
Con only
trying.
14?
Say what?
I wasn't trying to be.
Okay. No, that's Spicoli. What?
I was just gonna say his con is only 14.
His con is only 14.
Yeah, because you only did a +2.
I guess.
That means it's the same as mine.
Okay.
Meaning
Yeah,
I'm
so the
like,
difference is he just has more health.
and size.
Anyway, focus. Well, focus. So Thorin, you have buckets of blood, and you just walk. Why are you walking this way? Out of all the ways you could have walked, I mean, you could have just walked out the front door and right to your house, dropped off the buckets, and then came out and looked at this.
I probably did that, and yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so you actually dropped it because it's kind of unsubtle that you're taking buckets of blood around town. So you deposit that at your house, and then you went out and
Yeah.
Dawn, you get the feeling that like Dawn keeps trying to jump on you and trying to ride on your back. Like Like you're not entirely sure why, because that's where your axe and stuff is. So it's kind of uncomfortable to be there. So
It's like, why the hell do you want to be on my back?
yeah. So all she does is paw the ground and kind of like looks at you and is like, not really an explanation. It doesn't talk.
I know it doesn't.
So you're talking to it, and it doesn't like.
I just look over and say, "Puppy."
Yeah, so it's like Tobias tries to roll over, but he can't. And it's like, I would love to look in that direction, but well, yeah, can't really get up right now.
Can I kind of like help him up again?
Yeah, so
Just like
he's extremely heavy, so it'll likely take both of you to do so.
Has 8 hours passed?
Yeah.
What's the challenge rating?
I don't know. About like if it's 2 of you, it's a 5. Okay, yeah. So Thorin just says, "No, I'll do it," and you just kind of push him up.
Yep.
I was like, "Oh, thanks."
Almost with ease.
Yep. With ease, actually. So because he just needed a little help up. It's like So like Don just kind of walks over and like sniffs his hand and stuff.
Didn't he already pet her? I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, he walks over and sniffs his hand, and she like backs away. I was like, yeah, that stuff kind of smells like not so pleasant. It's a good thing we were drinking it, not smelling it.
Another reason I don't drink.
Say just like climbs over Tobias and starts crawling towards Dawn.
It's like, hey, just, I'm not an object. Go around.
But puppy.
Okay, so it's like his attention goes unfocused. Like, puppy, where? Just oh, that thing again. Okay. So at that point, he just like he comps out again. This time, he's like, his armor is so tough that it'll actually he can comp out in his armor just standing upright. So he just kind of he leans a little forward and then he just comps out.
I just start hugging Dawn.
Okay,
Am I
so
able to-
she's not used to the hugging. Like she doesn't want to be hugged. Like you're trying to hug her, but she's trying to break your hold, and it's like, get away from me. Animal handling means what? Okay, so despite her trying to resist, you're still trying to hug her anyway. Or are you trying to convince her to be hugged?
Yes, I'm trying to make her enjoy the hug.
Okay. So she's doing it reluctantly. She doesn't actually want to, but she knows you'll go away if she does it. So she's pretending.
So
Good
Spicoli
evil
says,
puppy.
Okay, so the 8 hours has passed. Spicoli, you're still like you're done with your meditation. The bears are kind of just chilling there.
I stand up, say praise the sun, and then I do a ritual of
Okay.
speak with animals.
Okay.
And 10 minutes pass, and then I speak to that. So, what is currently growing around me?
So they kind of both shrug, like they're just chilling. They're just sitting there.
No, I'm not asking them. I'm asking you.
Yeah, but
Like,
what do you
I'm
mean by
looking
you?
around. I'm talking to you, Trilarch. Big.
Okay, what about?
It's real.
I'm asking you what is growing around me. What like?
Okay, so
plant
why'd you
like-
cast animal? If you weren't going to talk to the bears with your animal handling, why'd you cast
No,
it?
no, I'm doing it. And it's like a ritual, and then I'm looking around as
Okay.
I'm doing the ritual.
Oh, it's okay, but okay, so you're casting it
Sorry.
as you're looking around. I'm just trying to piece this together.
Sorry.
Okay,
Sorry, that sounded confusing.
so definitely all the seeds so there's things like corn, there's squash, there's all types of edible foods in the small area. Along with, it looks like the trees definitely beyond this point, like some of them were stumps, but now they're back to trees.
Are they bearing any fruits?
None of the trees around here bear fruits because they're of the wood variety. They don't actually have fruits. They're not fruit trees, they're just standard trees.
Yeah. Okay. Anything besides corn and squash?
I don't know, what else are you looking for?
Like fruits.
Okay, so there are fruits, there are berries among them. So it's a combination of crops that you just had on hand. So
I'm gonna gather a bit of them, and then, do I know what black bears like to eat?
you know what black bears like to eat? Well, mostly meats. They're not so much into like they're carnivorous. They eat fish.
I know, but any, favorite fruit?
Okay.
Right.
Do they eat fruit? See, you could convince them to eat something other than what they already eat.
Something sweet they might like.
So, like I said, you could convince them to eat anything. It's just a matter of will they like it or will they just spit it out.
I'll give him some berries.
Okay, so you collect berries from the surrounding and you offer it to the bears. They're just kind of looking at you like tilted head and all that, just wondering what you're doing.
And then I consume one, and then as a demonstration.
Okay, so you eat one, and then I guess they lick it and then they eat it. So you're offering it in hand, and then they lick the berry, and then they eat the berries.
The reaction?
Okay, so how are they reacting? It's more of a they're on their full legs and they're sniffing you and they're wondering who you are and what are you doing here.
As I'm casting a ritual, kind of.
Mhm.
Has it completed?
What is completed?
The ritual.
Which one?
Speak with animals.
Speak with animals? Alright, so that is a yes. So you can speak with them, so now what?
I announce my name to them. Spoli the Druid.
What, are you leaving out the high part or you're just calling yourself Spicoli the Druid?
Yes.
Okay,
They don't know what the word high means.
So they kind of tilt their heads as Druid. Strange.
Someone who
Yeah.
bears, what's the word? I don't remember, but it means I care much for nature and I love nature and you are a part of nature.
Okay, so... And so, they're tilting their heads and they don't quite get it. Nature, what is nature?
You, trees, other living creatures.
And he's kind of he's got his paw and he's brushing it across his face because he doesn't get it. He doesn't know what you mean.
You don't need to know. It's just, I care much for your living types.
And so, they're not quite understanding, you're saying a lot of concepts that they never heard before, because they haven't met a druid in a long time. So it's a lot of the knowledge may have been lost. Plus, these are standard animals. These aren't, sentient creatures.
I know, but I'm just going to tell them, I am your friend,
So-
in and out.
Do they understand that, though? So... No, they don't... That's friend? What is friend?
Think of your, brother, mother, father.
Oh, no, they don't get any of that. It's these are human. These are very human concepts.
It's difficult to make an animal understand, but...
Because you're talking like a human, you're not talking like an animal. It's you're talking to the animal, but you're not talking about concepts the animal would understand.
Well, what were you experiencing as I was in my trance?
Oh, you're asking them that?
Yes.
Well, it's peace, serenity,
Yes.
safe area.
Yes, that's what I tried to create.
So it's
You like
so
this?
they're looking beyond the safe area. The area you created is world not safe, nothing safe beyond.
Yes, I try to create that, but I have to explore the dangerous and remove it.
Well, it's
Per se.
you are one, you are single. One cannot fix.
No, one cannot fix all, but one can try.
Okay, so and they're just kind of they're looking at you they don't believe you. They don't understand one that in their minds one cannot fix all of it. And also you have to think it's they're just bears. They don't know these things. They have
I
very
know.
simple minds.
It's gonna get kind of late for me. I'm gonna have to go to bed.
All right,
Okay.
mate.
I think this is the
Yeah.
last thing.
We're gonna call it a day. All right.
Either way, I guess you
But-
should return home.
User disconnected from your channel.
So at those words, they just start walking away.
I gave them a good head rub.
Yeah, so you rub their heads, and then they just start walking back into nature. Or whatever's
Goodbye,
out
friends.
there, so. Alright, so I guess we'll call it a day there.
Alright, and then I start harvesting a little bit.